Hi everyone, it's Kay here. How are you today? And welcome to my channel to all my new subscribers, and welcome back to my subscribers who've been with me for a while. So today we're still going to be doing Junk Journal January, which is hosted by Meg of Meg's Journals, and as usual I'll link her links below. As I said before, I'm not going to do all the prompts, which is not very which is not what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to skip bits that you don't normally do, but you're supposed to try them anyway. Anyway, I didn't do the resolutions for day one because I don't stick to my resolutions. What's the point making them? And so we're going to be missing day 5, which is the daily log. Again, I don't keep a daily diary or anything really, which is strange because I used to be a teacher and I used to have to record what I was doing every day with the kids. Anyway, because we're going to be doing memory. So for memory, I'm going to be using this picture here. That's me. My sister. This is at my uncle's wedding, my father's youngest brother. And I was a little bridesmaid, and my sister had a really beautiful mohair little jacket and a nice new dress, but she was not very happy because she wanted to be a flower. She wanted to be a bridesmaid, or was I a flower girl? I think I might have been a flower girl, maybe. Anyway, I had this really beautiful white dress with pale blue overlay, and it had little blue flowers all over it. And it was, I actually remember that, and I think I might be either 5 in that photograph, 5.5, maybe my sister's maybe 3, 4, I'm not sure. So to do that, I'm going to do a blue background to reflect the blue that was on my dress. I can't exactly remember the exact colour blue, but I remember it being a very soft blue. So I think that's and I remember her not being happy, my sister not being happy, because she wanted to be a bridesmaid too, which is fair enough. You know, so I actually remember walking up to my auntie and admiring her dress and saying, what a pretty dress you're wearing. Isn't it funny how you remember snippets of your past, but you don't remember everything of your past? So I hope this video finds you well. I'm going well. So let's see how we go. So I thought I would have a try doing a bit of my own little cabinet card. This is a digital photo cabinet card I've got, and I did actually think about cutting that out and using it on the side, but it's just too big. It doesn't fit on my page, and I thought about doing my page like that, and I thought, oh no, I want to keep to the keep. Anyway, so I'm going to take this black card stock, and I'm going to do a bit of a border. See, that's whether I should do a border in the blue. You know, you would think I'll actually cut this, I don't know how many times, it still doesn't look straight. Sometimes I think it's optical illusion. It is, yeah, it's fine. So do I want to have black all the way around? Like, see, that's sort of like the background is grey. Or should I just do like a blue background, like I want to reflect my dress? Or do I do white? But I've got some gold here because I see there's a thin border all the way around. I didn't think to get white cardstock out, which was a bit silly of me. Hang on a minute. Sorry about that. So what I think I might do a border again in blue. Don't want to do it too big because I haven't got a lot of room on my page, do I? We could just do white and then the black. Let's try that idea, okay. So I'm going to do a bit of a border. I'm just having a bit of a rough guesstimate. It still doesn't look straight to me. It's really bothering me. But it is straight. It's just the way it's waving in the breeze. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a white border. Let's get this out of the way for the moment. Not leave much of a border around there because I don't have a lot of room on my page. Because if I did a whole border, because the picture's that way, that's why I didn't use this, because it's too wide. So I'd have to do just a photograph frame kind of thing. That's what I'll do. So I'm just going to do a white border, a thin border, because like if you look, there's a little thin of a blue white line there. So I'm going to try and mimic that if I can. Carefully. So this specific picture was taken in Wales before we came to Australia, and so I really actually just remember snippets of that day. Remember the dress. I remember admiring my auntie's dress. Remember my sister not being happy. But I don't remember much else. Sorry about the shiny paper, because I'm going to do, even this is sort of like, I think it's a brown, but I'm going to use a gold, bit of gold accent around the corner. It still doesn't look straight. Just that's a bit better, I think. Right, so we'll just do a thin border again. That's just a bit much there. Using the Anko fabric glue. I don't actually mind it then, actually. I'm not usually used to having a wet glue, but actually, because it dries, everything feels wet afterwards. But the other thing I don't like when I'm used to the 450 is that it doesn't give you any wriggle room. So if you make a mistake, whoops, a bit of spot bother because you haven't got any wriggle room. And I do like the 450s for that reason. You know, the Hellmann's 450, that stuff. But that one's run out, so I need to get another one out. I have a bit of a selection of glues here, mainly the 450. I've got that one, and I'm trying this. I'm going to try some Celi's Aqua Dear. If I can find some little bottles to put it in. Right. Okay, so it's not really a cabinet card, is it? Because cabinet cards had this big space in the middle, but that's right. Just doing a photograph frame. But I will try and do a bit down the bottom, like here, so that I can have a bit of a signature, if I can find one. So we just do that corner's a bit raised, that's right. Bit of a fatter border for this time. Just going to maybe here and there. Let's have a look. Don't think that my little trimmer will fit there, so I'm just going to cut it roughly first. go. So if I put it there, I'll put this gap underneath to sort of treat it like a cabinet card. See, like this one, but this, see, like this other one I have, the real cabinet cards. I've got a couple here. So there's that baby one. Here's the other one I have. This one here, the two women. It's got the thing on the side, but I don't have room for that. And it's in gold, which I don't have. It's actually in gold as well. I don't have, I could actually have that. Don't have any. I've got a pen, I suppose. Could do a scrawl in a gold pen. Might work. I don't know. Or we could find a sticker maybe. So let's just glue this down first before I decide what I'm going to do next. Okay. Do I want double-sided tape? Let's do that. I know you're supposed to do it, because every now and you're supposed to do every day. So that's why the whole point is doing them, is to sort of sometimes take you out your comfort zone. Well, I did the first day with the smushy paint. That was out of my comfort zone. But I just need to also have days where I'm not doing one because I have a commitment to a company that I do things for with their Facebook group, and so I've got to fill it. I need to have room for those and other things I want to do. So, like the Marguerite Miller challenge. So let's have a look. It goes there. I did have some vellum to create a pocket, so you can still see the photograph. I'll write up here what it is for. I'm just going to put some glue on the acetate. If you are living in Australia and you're wondering where to get acetate, you can just use packaging if you don't have acetate. But I found that Craft Online does a whole heap of it's called Poppy Craft acetate. There's a whole, get a whole lot of sheets for very little. I think it's 10 sheets for $3, which I thought was pretty good, really, personally. Just going to let that dry a bit. And I don't have any gold. Let's see if I can find a sticker. Don't have a gold. What am I looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Ink to create an embossing thing. See if we can find a little bit of a art fair. Nope. What's this one say? Well, that's a lot of writing on there that I can't read, so that would work. Maybe. Looking for a name. Maybe I should just use that. Try and mimic that if I can. Excuse me, I'm just going to see if I can find a gold pen. I do have a gold pen. And let's have a look. What should we call it? Just, should we write my name, do you reckon? And this got the person's name and where they live, Broken Hill, which is a town that's in New South Wales, but it's actually closer to Adelaide, because it's close to the border of New South Wales and South Australia. So a lot of people come to Adelaide for their things, for medical stuff and things like that. So they've got Broken Hill there, so let's write Adelaide. And a bit of a squiggle, what do you call it? What do you reckon? That's alright, that'll do. You don't need the stickers after all. Okay, so let's put that cabinet card over here so I don't lose it, because I've got the digital of it. I'm going to put that on there. We don't need that after all. Oh, that's still not dry. So just going to leave that there a bit longer. So we're going to write a little bit of history here. This is 6. Hashtag 6 memory. So that's I will write my sister's name afterwards. As Flower Girl and guest at Uncle Howard. And Auntie, I'm going to write their names because their name is totally different to mine, my married name. Wedding. Aged. Let me have a think. Age. I reckon she's 3 or 4. And I reckon I might be 5 or 6. She looks very young in the face, and she's still got that sort of, you know, that look they still have when they're 3, that sort of toddlerish, not quite getting rid of that toddler look. Okay, I can always check. Aged 3 and 5. Okay. I reckon this was at Wales. Okay. So that's going to go in there. And they're still going to be on this side, which I didn't really want to have. Can you fit this way? Probably not. If it doesn't fit, I'll have to get another bit of acetate, make it wider. I think that looks nice. So there's my January Day 6 memory creation, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I was actually thinking of using a folder, but I wanted to see the picture, like creating a folder for it, but I wanted to see the picture, so it's not quite a cabinet card, but it's close enough. Thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.